So in the brewing industry, there's people that need to break down the hops, the actual flowers, and turn them into pellets. I'm not 100% sure what the, I guess, real name for that job description is, but I'm going to guess Budbuster, probably. Seems fitting. Beer, 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 beer. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to me, Mate Brewski, for the Rooski Brewski review. And today, the beer I have for you is by the Perth Brewery, out in, guessing, Perth, Ontario. Kind of makes sense. This is their Budbuster IPA. Looking quite graphic with a bunch of hot buds and just a huge sort of cartoon-esque Budbuster font. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Coming in at 6.5% alcohol by volume and a whopping 78 IBUs. So yeah, I don't think I've had anything from Perth Brewery before, so let's crack it. Let's crack it open and have it almost explode everywhere. Cool. Let's see what we got. Hopefully that didn't just kill all the carbonation, but we'll find out. Wellington pint-ish glass kind of thing, because why not? Seems to be a good amount, and wow, lots of, whoa, geez, holy shit. Yeah, that's a lot of head. That's a lot of head. Very, very dark, well, not very dark, what am I saying? Nice, deep, amber color, a little orangey as well. Slightly off-white head on top, and that's a huge amount of head. Holy crap. But yeah, decently hazy. Nothing crazy though, but still, nice bit of haze. Let's have a smell. Definitely a bit more malty. Slightly spicy almost, but you still get, your regular pine and grapefruit notes to boot. Definitely a little bit more malt forward, and yeah, spices. Spices are in here, and it's quite nice. A little bit of like white pepper, black pepper. Very interested in the taste of this beer. So let's have a sip. Ooh. Whoa. Yeah. It's got a bit of a kick. That is. Ooh. That is interesting. Where to start? Comes in with your pine and your grapefruit. And then a nice little malty undertones, malty backbone, but very, very subtle. And then you get, what do you get in there? You get a little bit of mango, get a little like sweet melon, but then pepper, white and black pepper come into the mix and sort of just pop and burst, similar to like when you're biting into like a peppercorn, but not as intense. But just that pop and that zing of flavor, it sort of just boom, just little pops in your mouth almost. It's not literal pops, but bursts of peppery flavor. That is interesting. That's very interesting. It complements the bitterness of the hops quite well, and adds almost a different little dynamic to the beer itself. Very, very interesting. But yeah, let's dive in, guys. Let's have some more. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Burst of pepper. And just right in the middle, surrounded by your regular hop, like your hoppy bitterness, your pine, the grapefruit, a little bit of mango, a little bit of melons, and then just a very slight, easygoing malt backbone, a little bit of caramel in there as well. But that pepper, what I'm getting, what I would assume is pepper, is just pop, more of the star of the show when it comes to flavor, when it comes to the predominant flavor in this beer. Very, very nice. As for mouthfeel, goes down like a dream. More of a medium-bodied. Seems a little thicker, but I don't think it is. It just seems that way for some reason. Still very, very nice. Moving over to the crazy, ridiculous can of interesting design. Very, very nice. So Perth Brewery Budbuster IPA. 6.5% alcohol by volume, 78 IBUs. On the back, you do have a description, and it reads, "Wet your thistle. This hoppy IPA will bring your buds together and put a smile on your face. So get them ready to rock this flavor experience, busting with lots of citrusy hops and tasty malts. Keep refrigerated. Ingredients are water, malted barley, hops, and yeast." And on the side, Perth Brewery, Dufferin Street, Perth, Ontario, blah, 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 blah. Busting with hop goodness. On the bottom, brewed on date, packaged on packaged on March 8th, 2019. It's a little hard to read, but at least it's there. I think that hits about almost everything except ingredients. Ingredients are not, they are. What am I saying? Everything's here. ABV, IBU, description, ingredients, brewed on or best before date. And a nice, really cool looking can to boot. That's awesome. Very, very cool. Good job, Perth. I like that. Moving over to the website now, which is perthbrewery.ca. You go over to the Our Beer Styles tab, and you scroll down. That looks like they have a decent amount. Holy crap. But then you do find the Budbuster IPA. And it has a description as well as the, ABV and IBU, which do match up. 6.5 and 78 respectively. Very, very nice. That's damn good. Holy shit. The description on the website reads, "The name says it well. Our biggest IPA will be sure to spark up your buds. Brewed with loads of big American bittering hops, this ale is packed tight with aromas and flavors of grapefruit, spice, and pine. Grab your buds, sit back, and enjoy." Right. Spice. So much spice. Great spice in the beer. As well, if you want to pick up the Budbuster IPA, you can go to the LCBO and pick up this 473 ml tallboy can for $3.15. Just the aromas of the spice and then the bursting of those flavors when it hits your tongue, that sets this IPA apart from other ones that I've had. Gives it a bit more dynamic range and flavor. Just give you something different to party with, which is always a good time. Finally, moving over to Untapped, the Budbuster IPA by the Perth Brewing Company. It's been given a 3.56 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of 548 ratings. Overall, I'm a pretty big fan. It's not like other IPAs, but this one has that added spice, and man, sometimes it gives you a little bit of a kick. Especially after when it's going down. Just a little bit of zing right on the back of your throat. Very, very nice. With that said, guys, cheers on the final sip. Let's get right to ratings. That was well done. Well done. A little bit of a different flavor. That spice really kicks it up a notch, and you don't really get too much tropicaliness or too much, sweeter malt, but definitely a very bitter IPA. Definitely a nice change of pace for me, and actually a really good treat. Wow, yeah, that pepper or those spices in general, just they linger on your tongue, and in a good way, actually, in a really nice way. Very, very nice. Overall, Budbuster IPA busting through the doors with a solid 8.5 out of 10 for me. As for presentation, it has everything you want. ABV, IBUs, ingredients, description, brewed on date, all that fun stuff, and in a very nice looking can as well. Website looks good. Separate description, I like that as well. But other than that, no food pairings, no list of the malts, hops, and yeast, so nothing too crazy. But overall, still a very nice looking website. That's why presentation gets a solid 8 out of 10 for me. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want me to review in the future, leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, it'd be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack the beer and enjoy. Cheers. Now the infamous pour of the beer into a glass. that is not clear because now it's dirty with beer on the sides of it. That's always just a huge amount of head. Hey,